Hey YouTube, and thank you for watching Junkworks DIY Garage. Well, it's June 17th, and I thought we'd take you through, kind of give you a little bit of an update on the kids' place here. First of all, we're still working on stuff, so out here's pretty dirty. But we'll go through the door and you'll get to see where we're at. Well, there's my daughter. We'll go through, and we got the living room somewhat livable. Still got lots of tools over there. She's living in a very unfinished place. Her dog's having fun here. But we're getting moved in for somewhat. Then we got the kitchen area here, and the coffee bar is full of coffee bar stuff and then some. Then we'll go through, there's their new refrigerator. We got the stove in, which works, microwave, which works, and pretty much everything but the, and we got a dishwasher. But as I was saying, everything but the kitchen sink. We're still working on that. We got a kitchen sink, but we need to work on the cutting the hole in the plumbing. That clicking noise is her dog playing with a toy. But pretty well all done with the kitchen. Needs some touch up and the kitchen sink. And we'll go down the hall here. Still not finished with this wall. We're gonna stay out of her room for privacy. And keep on going down the hall, and you'll notice right here we have these great LG ventless washer and dryer system. I've gotten 3 of these for the family now. We have one in our house, we bought one for my mom's place, and now we got one for the kids' place. Unfortunately, they do have a bit of a learning curve behind them, and I need to do a video on one of these, because although, as you can see, we had a bit of a flood, I still really like these. They do a pretty good job for the most part, but there is a little bit of a learning curve, and you probably will end up with a bit of a flood under them every now and then, unless you're real careful. So I am going to do a video on one of those, and you'll kind of learn more about that, because one of my more popular videos is me going over one of these and putting it in, and I don't explain it very much because I don't use it very much and don't know a lot about it, so I'm gonna have my wife help me do a video on one. Then we'll go through. There's my son's place, my son's room. We're still working on getting him in here. We got some trim to do, and I still need to, this is the last part where I need to do all the electrical plugs. Every single one of them, every one has had at least one problem with it. And when I say every plug, so far every plug I've touched has had at least this wrong with it, where you just wound up all the grounds together and then put it around there. And then this one, like the ground, it wasn't even tightened on here, and this was broken. Like I barely touched it and it came apart. So that was, I took the nut off of that, but that was all wound together, and half this stuff was sticking out of the bottom of the wire nut. So anyhow, and doubled up stuff. This is just in one thing. We had this wound up. I don't know if that's technically okay in some places, but it's a very crappy practice. This is definitely illegal here in the state I live in, and you definitely don't want to have copper sticking out anywhere where it can touch something else and ground out or short out something. Anyhow, I gotta fix it, but I thought I'd throw this in here so you understood. I was not exaggerating when I said every single thing has at least one thing wrong with it. Most of them have 2 or more. This being the problem with that one, guess what that is? That's, you know, a lot of these boxes aren't put in right. None of the grounds are correctly done. All kinds of electrical issues, but I've gone through every single one except for the ones in this room, and I need to finish that off, finish the trim off, some light, finish the trim off, and we're gonna professionally have the floors all cleaned and stuff and get him in here, and they'll both be here. Now the bathroom, we go through here, floor's all done. Most of it's pretty well all done. We got the cabinet door open. We'll close that for effect here. There you go. I'm pretty happy with this. Still moving in, so there's clutter places, you gotta expect it. The fan works fine still. Pull on that, let her out, we got a fan. Did a video on that, go check that out. This wall is all pretty well finished, and all the moldings around it, so that's pretty well finished off. Needs a little bit of caulk here and there, but for the most part the bathroom is mostly done. Oh, but I still have a little bit of molding and stuff to do as well. Well, it is June 30th today. It's like 108 degrees out or something crazy like that here. We're breaking records, so I'm going to go inside, kind of show you where we're at now at the end of the month here, and got some things moving forward, but unfortunately we've done the 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or vice versa. Anyway, let's go look and see what we got going on. And then we come in, whole family's in the living room area here. Well, it's pretty much the same. We're gonna wait on that and do some more later on when we have some more money saved up. But here is the kitchen area. For the most part is done. Yet again, until we have a few finishing touches. Got the coffee bar here, which is pretty cool. Got it all set up kind of nice. Got to do some finishing touches around the window there. And behind me you might hear a fan, because unfortunately over here we had a problem where it started leaking a little bit, and for some reason this brand new appliance is not only leaking, but it's not pumping the water out. So that is out. We have somebody coming to take a look at that. You'll see that appliances became a theme of this video here towards the end. We got the sink in finally, so we do have everything in the kitchen sink, but I need parts for this to work, because the part inside there, this came, the sink is new, but that actually came, this was pretty new when we moved in, so we went ahead and tried to use it, but there's something broke inside there, so got to do some work to that. We got cupboards, are all kind of the same place where they were. We got appliances, refrigerator. And we'll head down the hall. We got Doc's food. And we will go into her room. And for the most part it's cleaned up. A little bit of stuff on the floors, but we're still putting stuff away and getting stuff figured out. I still need to go in here and do some stuff in here, but for right now we just have some shelving in there. I'm about to run out of my battery, so we're going to try and go through this as quick as possible. Heater still not working. Then we come to this, yet another appliance that is leaking profusely. When I first did this video I thought that it was a little learning curve, like I said, I believe, but actually it is just leaking very bad out from underneath there. Don't know why. Also coming to look at that here in a couple days, and that is a scratch and dent, we'll say, but brand new appliance. Then we go in the bathroom. We got it pretty well done. We still have a little bit of trim and stuff like that to do, but I'm pretty happy with the bathroom. Got to get the doors on here and do some molding stuff around the tub area and around here, and yet again unfortunately that is not going to probably get fixed for a while. Then we just got the other bedroom, which still has tools and stuff in it. He's not quite in. We just got some moldings around the windows here and around this window as well. But I got some finishing touches on the inside to do. And hello, that's about it. This one's a pretty quick one. Didn't get a whole lot done that's super noticeable, but we got more done. Oh, and we got I forgot, behind the wall here we got some chalkboard stuff that we're building this out, and then I got another piece, but I need to get some more hinges, and that's going to hinge out so we can get to that but cover it up otherwise. And so that'll look a little nicer than what was there before. Alright, thanks for watching Junkworks DIY Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and I'm obviously master of none. You all have a good one.